Oh, I guess so.
Beast mid.
Beast mid.
Yeah, I think it's better.
Carry. Okay.
Like I think this Spirit used to play this combo. They would play it against us in scrims and stuff. This Bane Shadow Fiend. It's like an insane lane because you just sleep the guy and then you triple raise.
Let us level stats if we want to.
Yeah, before you could level stats level 1. Now you can't do that anymore. Bottom lane. Scam.
Blame Sing Sing for that, I think.
Yamich still saving a point in case he needs a snowball for potentially a save. Tag team as well. Still. Let's see. Running away for now. Boom is relative low. They do have the Lotus.
They have spent their wand charges and the majority of the other regen, though, right? So they've got a salve on Yamich, hand over a Tango, and they TP in the Prophet. So even though they are low on resources, they're bringing an extra body into the fight to turn around on the Bane. Try Nightmare himself, but Scam dead in the middle of the creep wave as they'll finish him off as Boom draws first blood.
And that's earned for mid one, which he's going to heal up. One of the reasons why this hero is so popular. Really difficult to bully him out of the lane.
Yeah, just a few stat items are good. Mid one really toying with death here in this middle lane. Always low HP, banking on the few stick charges he's got. But Yopaj thinking about the dive. Yamich has arrived though, and with a snowball after the sprout, a TP in from Celery's Pugna. They need Tim Scatterblast to slow the advance, maybe turn around and play back into mid one to get the kill with the boar. Yopaj takes him down and maybe could go deeper. Thinking about the dive again, Celery's low. Yamich is still sticking around, and it looks like it's going to be discipline here from OG to step back.
He's going to be fine. 17-1 charges, infused raindrop. They are trying to play a little bit more aggressive in this bottom lane, but doesn't seem like they can find an opening.
Yeah, Rapid Nature bouncing around as top lane. They make a play with Nico cookied onto the Pugna. A quick and easy spear back. Dragon Knight with the back stab, though, comes in to clear out Tim's. And a TP from Bane. Looks like that won't net them anything but the Wisdom Shrine being defended, which I guess is a win in its own right. That's a scary thing, right? There's always this constant threat of action and noise from mid one on this Nature's Prophet. You're never quite sure where he's going to turn up. Like bottom lane, Yamich is just like running at you. You're thinking, oh god, how many heroes does he have behind him? Well, it's
he's coming in now.
And the Prophet. Tim's is going to cookie forward, though. Back into the middle of them to die, but to protect Natsumi.
I don't think they're done. I think they still want to dive. I've seen MOUZ play extremely aggressive with Requiem. This time that I was talking about, the only one that they have at the early stages. Nico with the TP, level 5.
Yamich dies to neutral creep. Nico is going to turn back onto Boom's Bristleback. Mid one going to earn himself and try and run away. Celery dipping as well. It looks like Nico does have a spear in 2 seconds. Might be able to snipe the Pugna out here, but it's a little bit too far to reach. And it looks like no commitment from OG. And Boom using this time very well to go back and clear some stacks, but OG have read this themselves. It whiffs, the kisses come in, Boom is dropping low. Tim's and Nico, they need this kill, but it doesn't look like they're gonna get it. Turned around on by mid one, Celery and Boom can now swing into action as Crystallis making his presence known, but can't quite reach with the Dragon Tail.
Considering everything, not too bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to be running into a wall on purpose, but he's just going to be sitting in the arena with the blade mail on.
How dare you go on me?
I can tell you were one of those god kids.
Of course.
Roar.
May regret going for that rune, but he's going to get cookied back by Tim's. The raise is in. Natsumi steps forward with the Requiem as well. His grip has lasted long enough to be able to turn onto Boom and get the kill.
They also need to be... Ooh, Nico in the bottom lane. Needs to be careful. He's getting scouted.
Route blocked. No escape. This is the great thing, right? They're pushing 3 mid, but Yamich is already setting up. I guess, 2,000-3,000 range ahead of his team and looking for moves like this. They were aiming for the Shadow Fiend, but a dive onto Tim's, if they can just pick him off under tower. Oh, the Nightmare save. They've got him out of there. Tim's is fine. And now the
Beastmaster.
Beastmaster.
Oh, he's just dying.
Damage comes through quickly. He's dead. The Requiem now arrives. A spear on the DK comes in.
Hit me with the buyback.
Down, but cannot stand his ground. Oh, come back in with Tim's. A buyback out of the Snapfire. Looking at the mid one Prophet who came in through the back. He's been raised down. Nico with another spear. Snowball's here. Try and pick up Boom on the way through, maybe, but they're going to die one by one. MOUZ bleed out. The buyback from Tim's pays off big time. The kiss is on the DK. Wait, can they catch up with the Shadow Fiend to raise him? No, they can't.
Ooh, Mask of Madness. Too much. Teammate, it looked like this Buyback might not be the best one, but they still managed to get a lot out of it. Natsumi, the big winner, level 14 now on Shadow Fiend. Same goes for Dragonite. Problem is for the next fight, once you die on this Snapfire, at least he didn't die back, so that's at least good. Got some levels out of it. Level 10 right now on Snapfire. Oh, amplified damage on Dragonite.
Oof. Blink debut.
Aegis on the top lane, which is still going to be there for another minute and a half. Boom, being very annoying in this bottom lane. Protections are coming.
Nightmare set up into Raw. In comes Yamich, though, with a punch and a potential snowball to save him through the kisses and inside the arena. They'll get the kill on Yopaj, but now the grip and the rest of OG arrive. Yamich about to die. Mid-one trying to stand his ground and fight. This Bristleback's tanky. It still hasn't fallen. How has Boom survived? He just stays up there. 4 down on OG as it looked like that should be a quick little sweep through, but MOUZ.
Coming for the next fight, you need to be careful about Dragonite Aegis. There is mid Lotus on Yamich, so extra 400 HP.
Mid one. He's already in. Force the BKB out of Yopaj. He'll turn and roar. Essence Ring pop, but the damage from this DK. Just insurmountable. Dead for 50 seconds now. OG, time to dip back into your base. Yamich is not going to allow it to happen, though. Pincers around, catches the Bane. Nico and Natsumi trying to stand.
He got the Lotus.
Defend the Shadow Fiend with the arena down. Chrysalis going to BKB up and get a double kill now. In comes mid one with a good sprout. Manta dodges to get Natsumi out. They've got Nico all locked up in a cage, though, as a Chrysalis DK picks up a triple.
Gary, I think this game's just done, so they don't have enough. Right. They can't pull off the combo. You need...
I mean, Spectre is an old school meme now, right? When
he really is a meme hero.
And they're even going to come in and defend this tier 1 with numbers. There's a jump in onto the DK. Decent damage to start, but he's still half health. And now the turnaround is here from MOUZ. Arena's down, Natsumi up to the high ground, trying to TP home, but the snowball clips him. Gets cancelled out, and the damage thick and fast from Boom and Chrysalis. A double for the Bristleback. Yopaj attempting the teleportation, but the damage is just too quick.
I really wouldn't be surprised if they just called this game. Like, you see Shadow Fiend standing on top of the enemy carry. He pops ulti. Not sure if they can even kill one of the cores, even if they spear him into the tier 4 towers.
Yeah, Boom just plants his body in front. Does get speared back. Maybe they can kill this Bristle, but there's a snowball from Yamich yet again. Nico has just evaporated under the damage from mid one. They don't even pick up Boom. Yamich is going to snowball himself, try and essence ring up. They do turn and focus the Tusk, but mid one's picked up a double kill. A buyback out of Yamich, a roar on mid one's Prophet. Natsumi with a Requiem, he's trying to go for it here. Arena to trap them inside, and the raises to turn. They've got some good damage and kills now. Boom and Chrysalis trapped inside. The cage from Nico.
Mid one has buyback ready. If they overextend, he's buying back.
Oh, you're absolutely right. He does. The golden board and a buyback from Prophet and turning onto Yopaj now. The spear to defend, not good enough. Mid one doesn't get the catch on the Mars on the way through, but MOUZ still with him. Well, still had Aegis, now does get claimed on the DK. A full resource Chrysalis with Dragon Form, ready to take your tier 3s and blink in even deeper. Straight onto the Shadow Fiend. Good Nightmare save from Skem for sure, but yeah, it's just scraping the bottom of the barrel here to try and hold on for dear hope. This game feels over.
And Yopaj is going to be the first one to call it. Very one-sided. MOUZ just too good at playing these early fights, finding openings on the map, and like the game is even for a good 10 minutes, and suddenly they get a kill, and it starts to snowball out of control. You see Bristleback, they try to go on him, he survives, they try to go on him one more time in this bottom lane 15 minutes into the game.
And at the end of the day, even if you do shut down a Nature's Prophet, he's still going to have teleport, he's still going to have that mobility throughout the map. And right now, the way that MOUZ was sort of playing clean is they're just bringing numbers, right? You're already bringing 4, and then it's very easy for that Nature's Prophet to join. And